Welcome to Amherst, Massachusetts, and McGirt Alumni Stadium, home to the Minutemen of UMass, just a stone's throw away from where the heart of the American Revolution was fought, and we are anxious to see a fight on the gridiron in this one. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a team from Conference USA, the UMass Minutemen. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. UMass will kick off and will be underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Beavers offense will get the first crack at it here. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one, you are looking for this guy early, and David, you're looking for him often.
And this offense better find ways to feature him. Find him, like you said, Jesse, early, often, deep, shallow. Get this man the football.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Cantrell. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So UMass offense has the ball for the first time. I know what a weapon he is on the outside, but stretching the field against this dude in the secondary will be a challenge.
And just some safeties have it, the awareness, the ability to see the ball, to break on the football, and he's one of those guys.
This QB better be looking this safety off. You can't just trust your receiver's going to out-athlete him every time you throw him the ball, because this safety is a different breed.
Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, it's Johns. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And that is a first down.
Back to the air one more time. And they got him for the sack. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offense, a sack. Now it's second down. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he can't escape, and down he goes. UMass will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Cantrell. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The give out of the gun. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. And the Beavers moving quickly to the line.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. He'll pull it on the read. Crosses the 30. He's got away. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
The Beavers are threatening in the red zone. They'll give it to the back. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Just feeds the running back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to get it through the air. Gets it out quickly. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hotter.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
Makes a move. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to move it through the air. It's complete.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get in the rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator, giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. The Beavers are in the hurry-up. Might as well give it to him again. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Gonna run it. It's Cantrell. Fights off a defender. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Fires to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Trying to wear down this defense. The 7th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 1. He'll do it himself. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. dialing up a second down pass play. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Beavers!
Oregon State.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UMass offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. Looking to throw, it's Johns. He makes the connection, and he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. They think there's room to run to the right here. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Now they'll try the right side. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. UMass will line up to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Beavers want to crank the tempo. Takes the handoff. It's Cantrell. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. The Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Movement here from the tight end. They'll run it from the gun. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Up-tempo for the offense. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got his man. And a sweet catch and a nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They're going to run it. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oregon State. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Arizona State is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Sun Devil Stadium, but despite the forks up right now, this one is tight. They're up by 7 over the Royals. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to throw, it's Johns. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Power football with the run. He's there to make the stop. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide out in motion. They'll run play action. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. UMass will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Quarterback on the keeper. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Beavers are on the move. Off play action on first down. Finds his big tight end. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety. So zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
They'll run the screen. On the move at the 30. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. He wants to throw, looking to scramble. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Trying play action. Lets it fly deep downfield. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers! The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They'll throw it on first down. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
Timeout.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Just a little off. Incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. He wants to throw it again. Just a short pass to the tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Scanning the field, it's Johns. Going downfield for the big play. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. UMass will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Amherst. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Alumni Stadium.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UMass offense returns to the field. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Going up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Off play action. Just gets rid of it before the heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Back to pass, it's Johns. And the third down pass is incomplete. UMass will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Cantrell. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. And it's picked off at the goal line. Trying to take it back. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Minuteman! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give from the gun. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Tough sledding in there, picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. The Beavers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Using the quick game. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to throw, it's Johns. Fires to the right. Got his man. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Because the QB anticipated that curl route so well, he got it to his receiver early against zone coverage. He had space to work with. After he caught the ball, he was able to make a guy miss, move the chains.
Got it on the outside, it's Mung. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
2nd down.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll try the run. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
The play action fake. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He finds his man. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here.
Now, a 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. UMass lines up with a 1st and goal. Here comes the jet sweep. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Runs into a wall. They'll give him 1 out to the 8. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Gets open down the middle. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. They're going back to the ground. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Boy, he's over 100 now at 102 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Cantrell. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He gets a block. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got...
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Lets it fly. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, UMass.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with the big lead, he's still taking shots.
They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. The stress that a guy who can run that fast puts on a defense, even if it's a pass play, he has them on edge all the time.
Oh, the D coordinator. This guy gives them nightmares every night leading up to this game, because if you don't have people accounting for him and your eyes go to the wrong place or someone's out of position, that dude is gone.
With the run on 1st and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Snags it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. And they swarm him under. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State.
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week 1, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this. This coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The UMass offense returns to the field. To the air on 1st down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Johns. They're trying to get to it. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Running toward the tape. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Minutemen.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. This offense has a 2nd down play.
2nd down coming up.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They're going to ride this running back. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On the run, it's Cantrell. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. From the gun on 3rd down. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers! That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UMass!
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
A first down for the offense. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.